Calvin Castine at the Beaumont Lanes, just outside of beautiful downtown Rouse's Point. It's the 6th day, or is it 7th day? 7th day of January 2008, and we're here for CVAC High School Bowling. It's the Saranac Central Chiefs, the very late Saranac Central Chiefs, and the Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars coming up right here, right now on Hometown Cable. This match scheduled to start about 33 minutes ago, and it's going to be another 8 minutes before we can get going. Chiefs arrived late, and we're going to be 40 minutes or more late in starting this contest, but we'll start right on time as far as viewers on Hometown Cable are concerned. We've decided to start off with the ladies, and we are doing that because there are only 3 from the Saranac team here. So our suspicion is that the girls will finish first, but if this is any indication of how those lanes are going to be, maybe not. Megan Friend threw the first ball of the game, and the pins are still standing. John Roberts has to go back and fix it, so we're off to a good start here on this Monday afternoon. Here's Friend going for a spare, and she will pick it up. A little action off the wall. That'll bring up Sarah Ryan for Saranac. Saranac, we said, with just 3 lady bowlers, and tough for them to compete when they have 2 blind spots in the batting order. Here's Kayla DeCoste for the Cougars. Gillies a picket fence over on the left. The 1, 2, 4, 7. We do not have the averages for the Chiefs. For some reason, Ryan is, I guess the pin went down. And DeCoste gets 7 for the frame. Ryan had to have a reset. Don't have the Saranac averages, so we can't pass that along to you. Here's Cougars' 3rd bowler. It's a strike for Sarah Winters. Well, I guess when Caleb Hampton's bowling, we're going to be blocked out there from the bowlers on the lane next to him. Erin Sorrell gets 8 on her first ball. Andrea McDaniels also got 8. She has what I believe is a 1-3. Of course, could be a 5-9. I think it's a 1-3. And they both pick up their spares. That'll get us to Carrie Borkenhagen. She strikes. And Danielle Tierney for the Cougars. Danielle Tierney leaves a 1, 2, 4. The averages for the Cougar bowlers. Come on, Mike. The girls, there's Megan Friend starting the 2nd frame. She leaves a picket fence. Friend has a 153 average. Tierney, leading bowler on the team, has a 179. DeCoste a 135. Winters a 156. And Erin Sorrell a 145. The Cougar coach is, of course, Jeremy Winters. And for some reason or another, we're going to have a reset over here for Friend. There's Ryan for the Miss Chiefs. She gets a couple pins. Now we have Ryan going for her spare. And she leaves a wiggling 5. There's John Roberts back there setting up the pins. Not sure what was wrong with the setup before. Now he'll put the machine back on. Friend will pick up her spare. Now DeCoste for Northeastern. DeCoste gets 9 pins, leaves a 7. And for Saranac, McDaniels gets about 4 pins. The extra bowlers are over that away. There's DeCoste, and she will miss her spare. Now McDaniels. And she leaves what looks like maybe the 5 or the 8 pin. The coach's sister, Winters. She leaves a 1-4-7. The girls are going to have to pick up pace. They're trailing both the boys' A and B teams. There's a spare for Winters. Now Sorrell up for the Cougars. Saranac not overly aggressive getting up there to bowl. There's Sorrell, and she gets everything but the 10 pin. Sorrell will spare, barely, and here's Borkenhagen. She leaves the 1-2 pin. Now I'll bring up Tierney for the Cougars. And Tierney, once again, a 1-2-4. I think last time it was the 2-4-7. Borkenhagen misses her spare. Now it'll be up to Friend to start the 3rd frame. Both times when she started a frame, she's had trouble. And that's been the hold up there. The problems that they've had. Tierney misses everything. Here's Friend's ball. Friend leaves the... I'm going to guess that's probably the 2-5. It could be the 4-8. Might be a 4-8. Now Ryan. And Friend will pick up 1 pin. She'll get 9 for the frame. Ryan going for her spare. DeCoste set to bowl for the Cougars. Ryan missed the front pin. Gets 9 for the frame. Here's DeCoste. And she leaves the 6 pin. DeCoste misses her spare. Now we have McDaniels up for the Mischiefs. And she'll get about 5. Winters for the Cougars. Leaves the 1-2. Everybody seems to be missing that head pin. And McDaniel. My sheet says McDaniels, her shirt says McDaniel. She has an open, as does Winters. Now here's Aaron Sorrell for the Cougars. Sorrell with the strike. Now Borkenhagen and Tierney set. She leaves a 3-4-6-10. Tierney leaves a 1-2-9. Borkenhagen will get 8 for the frame. Now Tierney going for her spare, and she will not pick it up. Left to 2-pin. So that gets us to Megan Friend to start the 4th frame. And Friend will strike. Strike for Megan Friend. Here's Sarah Ryan. And Ryan with a strike for the Miss Chiefs. DeCoste up for the Cougars. Kayla DeCoste. And she lives, it looks like these 6-7-10.
You want the one on the end?
Yeah, that's a 6-7-10, all right. And DeCoste puts it in the gutter. McDaniel now for the Chiefs. She leaves the 4-pin. There's Sarah Winters. Leaves the 1-2-4. Looks like it's 174 to 221 team-wise here in the early going. Winters picks up her spare. And Aaron Sorrell will step in. Borkenhagen for Saranac. Leaves a 7-pin. Sorrell shooting for, looks like the 6-pin. She misses it. Well, she has an open in the 4th. Borkenhagen now shooting for her spare. She picks up the 7. And Danielle Tierney at the plate for the Cougars. And another picket fence. We have Friend starting the 5th, and she leaves quite a little conglomerate over there. Tierney with an uncharacteristic 33 at this point. Needs a spare to start scoring, and she does not get it. There's Friend's spare. She will pick it up. So Megan Friend comes through for the Cougars. Now Ryan for Saranac, starting the Miss Chiefs half of the 5th frame. Ryan leaves a 1-3-6 DeCoste for the Cougars. leaves a 2.45.
Come on, Mike, let's get that spare.
Ryan will miss her spare.
You want it, Mike? I'll give it
Gets
to you.
only the back pin. DeCoste shooting for hers, and she will pick it up. Winters up for the Cougars. And another 1-2-4. McDaniel leaves a 1-2-3. There's Winters. Winters picks up her spare. That is not a 1-2-3. That is a 2-4-5 for McDaniel, and she picks it up. Here's Erin Sorrell. Sorrell gets 9 pins, a 10-1 fall. There's Borkenhagen for Saranac. She leaves the 4-7. And in the gutter, Sorrell misses her spare. Borkenhagen finishing the Saranac 5th, misses her spare. There's Danielle Tierney. She will finish the Cougar half of the 5th, and she almost had a split. She leaves the 10 pin. Friend starting the 6th frame. Starts it with a strike. Now here's Tierney. And Tierney picks up the spare. Ryan for the Chiefs. DeCoste for the Cougars. Ryan gets 6 pins on her first ball in the 6th. DeCoste gets the strike. Nice strike there by Kayla DeCoste. Ryan missed her spare. Now Winters. And McDaniel. Another picket fence with a 9 thrown in for the heck of it. Winters will miss her spare, missed everything. Gets 6 for the frame. There's McDaniel. Left the head pin. Brings up Sorrell for the Cougars. And Sorrell leaves the 4-7. Or, excuse me, 4-7. There's Sorrell. Sorrell leaves the 7 pin. Borkenhagen for the Chiefs. Misses her spare. She had just a 10 pin. Looks like 540 something with handicap to 50 something. 289, 377 would probably be the scratch. There's Tierney. Tierney gets 8 pins on her first ball. Friend starting off the 7th frame. Leaves double wood. Doesn't look like double wood from this angle, but it is.
Come on, Tina, get that spare.
Tierney picks up her spare. Ryan starting the 7th for the Chiefs. Leaves the 5-pin. Ryan barely spares. Here's Friend going for her spare. She will pick it up. Oh, Megan Friend comes through. Viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. Kayla DeCosta. If you're watching this, and you are who we are talking to when we ask for viewer support. Leaves the 6-10. Now DeCosta up. DeCosta spares. McDaniel up for the Miss Chiefs. She leaves a 10-pin on her first ball in the 7th. Winters up for the Cougars. She leaves the 1-2-7. McDaniel going for her spare. She will miss it. She puts it in the gutter. Ron Roberts heading for the back of the room. Here's Winters. Winters missed her spare. Aaron Sorrell. The 10 fell. The 10 fell. How about that? She'll take it. Here's Borkenhagen. And she leaves the 6-pin. Whenever I want to, whenever I say Borkenhagen's name, I feel like I should be talking like the Swedish chef there on the Muppets. Tierney with a strike. Borkenhagen with the spare by Yemeni. There's Ryan. She leaves a 1-2-4. Fran up. She leaves a 10-pin. 10 pins left today, but a lot more of those picket fences on the left side there. Everybody seems to be missing that head pin and going to the right. Left the head pin. Here's Friend picking up her spare. Now DeCosta for the Cougars. She leaves a 3-6.
Whole lane over here, Josh.
McDaniel up for Saranac. She leaves a 6.
Here's a little space. Come over a little.
And a spare for DeCosta. Let's watch McDaniel. Daniel puts it in the gutter. Winters up for the Cougars.
All right, good job.
Winters had an open last frame. Leaves the 4-7. Sarah Winters spares. Sorrell for the Cougars. 1-2. And Borkenhagen. That's a 1-3. Sorrell. Aaron Sorrell with the spare. Borkenhagen misses the spare. Been one of those games for her. Here's Tierney. Tierney gets a strike. Now Friend starting the, I believe, the 9th. And she leaves just one pin. Yep, we are in the 9th. And Ryan for the Mischiefs. She picked off just a couple. Friend with the spare. Ryan gets a late drop. Doesn't even need to look. She knew it was falling, I guess. There's DeCoste. 1-2-4. We've had a bunch of those today. McDaniel up in the 9th. McDaniel with a strike. Now DeCoste. DeCoste picks up her spare. Get that head pin and it's all dominoes after that. Here's Winters up for the Cougars. Winters going for her spare. She missed it. Brings up Sorrell. And Sorrell got a strike. Another strike for Aaron Sorrell. There's Borkenhagen. And Borkenhagen by Yemeni with the strike. Now Tierney. Tierney got 8. And late drop there. Here's Friend starting the 10th frame. What do you know? We got one of those picket fences again. If I had $1 for every one of those we saw in this game, I'd have $10, $12 right now. Well, Friend looking to pick up the spare and get a fill ball. She will pick it up. Oh, Friend will get a fill ball here in the 10th. Add to that 157. Now we have Ryan. Ryan puts it in the gutter. Friend throwing her fill ball. It's 7 on her fill. So gives her 174, I believe. Cougars comfortably in the lead. Ryan needs to spare to get a fill ball in the 10th, and she will get 7 for the frame. So Friend does have a 174. Here's DeCoste. DeCoste gets 7, 8 or 7. We'll check it later here. Ryan finished with a, I don't know. And McDaniel gets 8. And DeCoste picks up her spare. Let's see, Ryan finished with what? A 96. There's McDaniel missing, getting 9 for the frame, so she will not get a fill ball. Here's DeCoste, fill ball in the 10th. She gets 6 more, so we'll give you her total in a moment. Now, Daniel ends up with a 111. Ryan ended up with a 96. The blind spots had a 75 and a 108. They take a percentage of their average. Winters with a strike. DeCoste finished with a 141. Six pins for Winters on her first fill ball. She gets 9 on her 2 fill balls. Well, Winters gets a 137. So we got a 174, 141, 137. Over here we got a 96 and a 111. Bren carries a 153 average. DeCoste a 135. Winters a 156. Here's Sorrell.
Come on, Mike.
She leaves the 3 pin. Here's Borkenhagen. And she leaves quite a few. She leaves the 1, 2, 4, 8, 10, I think. Sorrell has a 143 average. She'll pick up her spare. She'll get a fill ball. Borkenhagen needs a spare here. She's going to have a low total. She leaves the 10 pin. So that gives her what, a 124. Highest on the team, but I think her average is quite a bit over that, I believe, from remembering her from last year. There's Sorrell. She gets 8 on her fill ball. Well, it was 5-14, 7-20 something for the Chiefs. And the Cougars are 7-43 scratch, 9-20 something. 163 for Erin Sorrell. 18 pins over her average. Now Tierney wrapping it up for the girls. Wiggling 6. She'll be quite a bit under her 179 average. Tierney spares. I believe the best she can do is a 156. And she'll get, I believe, a 155. That's what she got. And the Cougar girls take about a 200 pin advantage here in game 1. We're going to move over, and when the A boys start, we'll be there to watch them. Wrapping up the A boys, 652, 727. It'll be a 130 pin win for the Cougars. Over in the B's, a little tough to pick up the total there. John Fortin will lead it off for the Cougar boys. He has a 169 average. Boone Van is up for Saranac again with Saranac. We did not get averages. Coach did not provide us with averages. There's a strike for Van. And there's Fortin. And he keeps pace with a strike. Fortin, a 169 average. Up next is Dan Ormsby, carries a 145. Taylor Andrus, a 149. Cody Hampton, a 183. And Caleb Hampton, a 176. This is Mike McGivney. And over here for the Cougars, it's Ormsby. This is the A team and the boys. Spare for Ormsby. Now I'm assuming that this is McGivney. This is what I'm looking at. It could be McKinley. Maybe McKinley. Mike McKinley might be the guy's name. I don't have a lot to work with. That's not my handwriting, folks. That's the penmanship of Jeremy Winters. Andrus gets 8 pins. Ben Alberry is up for Saranac. Alberry will just barely miss the spare. At least he was in the same room. Here's Andrus. And Andrus picks up his spare. And Taylor Chap up for Saranac. He leaves 3 pins. The 1-2-8. And Cody Hampton for the Cougars. Hampton gets 8 pins on his first ball in the second game. Chap will cover his spare nicely. Hampton will get 9 for the frame, 1 for the wood. Josh Weiss up now for the Chiefs. And Weiss leaves a wiggling 6-pin. Here's Caleb Hampton. And Caleb Hampton leaves one of them there picket fences that we've seen so much today. Temperature about 50 degrees on this January 7th, 2008. A week ago we were battling below 0 temperatures. Hampton puts it way to the right. Now Fortin up. And Fortin gets 9 for the frame. Bring up Van for the Chiefs. He avoids the gutter and picks up a couple of pins. Fortin going for his spare. He's working on a strike. And he will pick up his spare. Van picks up his spare. There's a nice little hook shot. There's Ormsby. McKinley. And McKinley gets 8 for the frame. Ormsby gets 9 for the frame. Oh, McKinley's up. That was his first ball, so he's got 8 for his first ball. As a 3. I'm not having much luck in this spot here. There's Andrus. That looks like a 2-4-5. Here's Alberry. None of these guys are movers here. And I don't have much maneuverability here where I'm sitting. We'll try to move a little bit so we can pick up the balls. There's Andrus. Alberry. And Alberry leaves a pin. Looks like the 5 pin. Cody Hampton up for the Cougars and Chap up for the Chiefs. Chap gets about 7, I would guess. Here's Hampton. Hampton gets 9 on his first ball.
Block number 125, grab the ball.
Chap will pick up his spare. He had double wood there. Hampton will miss his spare. Now we have Weiss for Saranac. Hampton for the Cougars. Caleb Hampton has double wood, a 3-9. Weiss gets 9 for the frame. Hampton will miss his spare. Fortin up for the Cougars. Starting the third frame. Fortin gets 8. Van for the Chiefs. It's the 1-2-7 leave. And Fortin will pick up his spare. Van will also pick up his spare. Nice ball by Boone Van.
Oh, Mike.
Ormsby up for the Cougars. It's 8. McGinley. Double wood. The 3-9. And Ormsby picks up his spare. Now Andrus for Northeastern. Gets a late drop. He gets a strike. This is Alberry. He got 8 pins in his first ball. And Cody Hampton will leave the 1-2. Same spare that Alberry is shooting for. Alberry covers his. And Hampton covered. Oh, Hampton had 3 pins left. Had a double wood in there that we didn't see. Now Chat up for Saranac. Leaves the 6-pin. Caleb Hampton up for Northeastern. No way we're going to see around him. So we've completed 3 frames on the Cougar side. An open for Chat. And Van starting the 4th. And he starts it with a strike. And Weiss is up for the Chiefs in the 4th frame. And he strikes. He's in the 3rd frame, not the 4th. And a late fall. A strike by McGinley. Alberry for the Chiefs. Another strike.
That was a weird one.
Fortin now.
I don't care what kind of strike.
Another one of those little walls there. 3/4 of a picket fence. Taylor Chat. Four in a row for Saranac. Throwing nothing but strikes here in the 4th. Here's Fortin. Fortin, the first Cougar bowler here in the 4th. Cougars are falling behind.
Pressure's on, buddy.
On the men's league, they used to call this a beer frame back in the old days. Nope. So you got to buy a round of sarsaparilla for everybody. Ormsby. It's 5 pins. It's an open. Not only does he not get a strike, he gets an open. Ormsby also gets an open, just so Weiss won't feel bad. It's the only reason why he did that, just to make the other guy feel good. Now Taylor Andrus. Leaves the 4-pin. Andrus picks up the spare. With handicap 347 to 360, Cougars with a slight lead. Cody Hampton with a strike. Caleb Hampton. Nope. Leaves the 3-6. Hampton spares. Fortin up to start the 5th. There's Brooklyn and gets 8 for the frame. Looks like the 1-3 standing. Now Van up for Saranac. All we see is Fortin's head. There we go, double wood. 3-9. Nine for the frame. And double wood, yes, nice ball there by Boone Van. There's Ormsby.
Come on, Mike, put one in there, buddy.
He leaves a 6. Viewer-supported local television, and you can support this even if you're watching on Channel 15 up in the Saranac area. McGinley with a strike and spare for Ormsby.
That was just so exciting watching it.
There's Alberry with a strike. That's a double for him. Andrus up
Come
for
on,
the
Pino,
Cougars.
let's go. Call him Peter, bowling team is Peter. Oh man.
9
Good job,
pins
Taylor.
for Chap. Andrus for the Cougars. Gets 8 for the frame. Chap will also miss his spare. There's Cody Hampton. Leaves the 10 pin. Weiss for Saranac. A 3-6. And picking up the 10 is Hampton. With handicap, this match is very, very close. Weiss gets the spare. There's Caleb Hampton. He got 7 pins on his first ball. Well, let's see, 4:35. And Fortin starting the 6th frame. 481 at the moment for the Cougars. Here's Hampton. Hampton misses his spare. We even tipped the floor for him and it still didn't knock the pins down. Here's Fortin. And Van puts it in the gutter. Hook shot just into break in time, and another gutter ball over on the other side.
Come on, Louis, still get the spare. Come on.
Ormsby also put it in the gutter. Cougars don't want the visitors to feel bad, so one of them puts it in the gutter. The Cougars follow suit. Can he pick up the spare? Nope, he gets 9 for the frame. And Ormsby will also miss his spare. He'll get 5 for the frame.
Come on, Mike.
McGinley gets 9 in his first ball. Andrus also gets 9. Spare for McGinley.
Good job, Mike. Come on, Ben.
And spare for Dan Ormsby. Now Ben Alberry and Cody Hampton do up. Hampton leaves a 1-2-4. Seems to be the spare of the day. And there's Double Wood, the 3-9. Hampton picks up his spare. And Alberry misses his.
on, Taylor.
There's Caleb Hampton. Hampton gets a strike. And Taylor Chap for Saranac. Chap gets 9, leaves the 9. At the moment, 5:24 to 5:06. Cougars have extra couple bowlers though, so Chiefs can make up those points, but not by missing their spares. There's Boone Van. Van with a strike to start the 7th. Josh Weiss for Saranac, and he strikes. Well, that'll close up the gap a little bit. Mike McKinley leaves the 1-3. Here's Fortin starting the Cougar 7th. And he starts it with a strike. And left to front pen. Ormsby for the Cougars. Ormsby left, I believe, the 4 pin. And 8 pins for Albury.
I have no money on it. I'm poor this week. It's a bad week. I'd gladly give you 100%. Bro. I decided to help it a lot. No, I won't get any services here.
Andres.
No.
There's Chap. Weiss up for Saranac. We're in the 7th, excuse me, the 7th frame. Leaves the bunch. Andres will try for his spare. Double wood. Picks it up. And a spare here for Weiss. There's Cody Hampton.
Easy go. Beat up moms in the bowl that way.
Cody Hampton will, what did he do? Miss it. He missed it. $590 to $589 before Caleb Hampton bowls. And Caleb Hampton with a strike. Al Fortin starting the 8th frame for the Cougars. Gets 7 pins. Boone Van up for Saranac in the 8th. He strikes. Just a late drop. Fortin going for his spare. He will pick it up.
Oh, Mike. Oh, push it, push it! Ah. Some lady was getting
There's Ormsby. Ormsby with his spare and in the gutter for McGinley.
$5. I'm gonna get one of those.
Andres up. Leaves, I believe, the 5 pin. 6 pins for Alberry.
Crap. Well, I'm like high series.
Now Andres.
Like, well, so what about that? I'm like, they're going down, mine's going up. I mean, mine's staying the same.
Alberry with a spare.
Oh, man. Now the guy's like saying, oh, yeah, what's an outcome?
Hampton.
Down from 176 to 1.
There's the 4 pin. And a wiggler left by Chap. Very tight game here, this second game in the A match. Spare for Hampton. Chap going for his spare, he will pick it up. There's Caleb Hampton. That's the 2 pin. Josh Weiss.
But really late for work.
What do we got? Oh well. Waited too long. Here's Hampton. His spares. So 7:01 with handicap to 6:44. Cooper have opened it up. Spare for Weiss.
Radar gun. I don't know what I'll be able to do.
Starting the 9th frame. The band for the Chiefs. And Fortin for the Cougars.
A lot of people playing stuff, you know. I've heard it. I haven't watched it all the way through. Come on, guys. Pick it up. Let's go.
Fortin gets 8 for the frame.
Sorry, Mike, you got 3.
McKinley gets 3 in his first ball in the 9th. Ormsby up for the Cougars. Gets 8 pins. It's 8 for the frame. Here's Ormsby. And he picks up his spare. Alberry up for Saranac. Gets 9 in his first ball. Andres up for the Cougars. And he gets 9 in his first ball. Left, I believe, the 5. There we go. Alberry over here. There we go. Going for a spare. He picks it up. Now Andres. There's Chap. Hampton, Cody Hampton up for the Cougars. For the 9th.
I'm like, don't you guys get the boat where you have? Like, no, they actually the boat and they get school board. Like, well, they're retarded.
Oh, yeah. athletic director guy.
Strike.
That's where the superintendent and school board votes on it.
Athletic director type.
And we got Taylor Chap.
Oh, he dresses for the job. No, you
Caleb Hampton.
After.
Hampton with a strike. Oh, 1-2-4 left for Weiss. Now we have Boone Van starting the 10th frame. Leaves the 1-3. Weiss gets 8 for the frame in the 9th. 794 to 740. The Cougars up by about 54 pins. Fortin for the Cougars. Leaves the 1-2 to start the 10th. And there's a 1-3 for Van. Leaves the head pin. Fortin will pick him up. He'll get a spare. He'll get a fill ball in the 10th. Van finishes with a 159. And I have McGinley getting his 7 pins. And his first ball in the 10th. Here's Fortin. This is his fill ball. He strikes. Well, let me hear you right around his 169. I think he'll get a 167. Van gets a 159. McGinley a 145. Fortin a 167 with his 169 average. Ormsby has a 143 average. He'll be quite a bit below that. Then we have Andrus with a 149 average, Cody Hampton a 183, and Caleb Hampton a 176. Only one of the Cougar boys with a better average than Danielle Tierney on the girls team. He carries a 179. Albury gets 7 in his first ball in the 10th, and a spare for Ormsby. Albury looking for his spare. He will miss it. He missed it. And a strike to end the game for Ormsby. 144 for Albury, 128 for Ormsby. Chap up for Saranac, gets a strike. Andrus for Northeastern also gets a strike. There's Chap. He leaves a 10 pin. Andrus looking to double here. Nope, he'll get 7 pins. A 1, 2, 8. Chap slips on the floor. Andrus will miss his spare.
I get signal down here.
We got here Weiss starting his 10th. He's the anchor bowler. It's 9 now. Cody Hampton. 2 247.8 or 247.95, 247.5, I think. Yeah, 134 for Chap. Weiss's game will also come to an end. He'll have a 135. Here's Hampton. He ends his game abruptly. So he's quite a bit below his 183 average with a 151. 792 to 875. The Cougars will take the second game. Here's Caleb Hampton. That's what he's got to pick up right there. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, I guess. And Hampton will get an open. So his game will come to an end with a 153. 23 pins below his 176. We'll move over to the B boys in just a moment, so don't go away. Corey Pupor is up for the Cougars, starting off game 3, and he gets 5 on his first ball in the third game. Sean Van Ostrom is up for Saranac, and he strikes. Pupor will spare. Corey Pupor carries a 122 average. Chris Kraft is up next. He carries a 123. Chris Kaye a 116. John McGoldrick a 137. And Chris Hack a 138. Here's Jeremy Miner for Saranac. Once again, we do not have the Saranac averages. Kraft for the Cougars, and he strikes. And missing his spare is Jeremy Miner. Here's Chris Kaye for the Cougars. He gets 9 pins. And Matt Rasko up for Saranac. Rasko leaves double wood. He leaves the 3-9. Picking up his spare is Kaye. Rasko going for his spare. Leaves that back pin. That's always the danger in the double wood. Now John McGoldrick. He leaves that left-handed picket fence there. We've seen a lot of 1-2-4-7s and a lot of 1-2-4s today. And a few 1-2-7s and a 1-4-7, but left side they just don't seem to be falling. And they definitely won't fall if you don't hit them. Let's see, this is Pulsiver up for Saranac. Puts his first ball in the gutter. And Chris Hack for the Cougars.
No, I went outside.
Jacob Rock. Apparently, Pulsiver had double aughts. And Rock gets 1 pin. Hack gets his spare. Apparently, Pulsifer put 2 in the gutter. That's a rarity, but it happens. Rock gets 1 more. Almost pulls his finger or thumb off. So Rock and Pulsifer in a duel here. 1-0. Van Ostrin gets 1. We see a trend here for the Saranac team. And all right. We haven't seen one of those yet this year. Corey Pupor gets a chance to pick up the 710. And if he gets the 710, we'll rush down to Channel 5 and share it with the North Country. In the gutter. There's a 710. Here it comes. Here. No, in the gutter. One of these days.
I can't believe you got 3 bars this year.
Well, that's extending that work. That doesn't really work tomorrow.
Oh, over there? That's not your bar? Oh, that's your battery.
That's Jeremy Miner getting 8 pins on his first ball. Here's Kraft for the Cougars. And he leaves the 3-pin. Miner is the 1-2. And he will not pick up his spare. Saranac team keeping the gutters clean there. If you need your gutters cleaned, give him a call. Kraft misses his spare. And we're up to Matt Rasko. Rasko got a couple of pins. 3 pins to be exact. Now here's K.A. for the Cougars, and he strikes. Rasko going for a spare, will not pick it up. I think that came out of the gutter to get that pin. Here's McGoldrick. They should adjust that, take that pin off. McGoldrick gets 9 on his first ball. Here's Pulsifer looking to keep it on the alley this time, right down the middle.
Oh man, someone's back.
And he leaves a 6-pin.
Did you use that ball yesterday? What did you?
I got a bar.
Well, Pulsifer will get 9 for the frame. Here's McGoldrick. And they did correct past Rasko's. McGoldrick misses everything. Now Rock up for Saranac.
Works good otherwise.
And he leaves a 1-3-6. A little different on the picket fence. Now Hack for the Cougars. Looks like the ball stuck a little bit, and he lays, I believe, a 1-2-4-8. Rock going for his spare. He will pick it up. Yes, nice ball by Jacob Rock. Now Chris Hack. He missed it, everything. Excuse me, 2-5-6 for Pupor. And 9 pins for Van Ostren. Kupor with a spare.
That's Ferrari.
Van Ostren with a spare. Kraft up for the Cougars.
Yeah.
Leaves the 6-7. Minor for Saranac. That leaves the 1-3-6-10 picket. It's the 6-7. Leaves the 7. Not as exciting as the 7-10. Minor will pick up. Nope, left to 10 pin. Now KA for the Cougars. He picks off 3. And it gets us over to Oresco. He gets 5 pins. KA for the Cougars. And he gets the strike. Excuse me, the spare. It's been a long afternoon. Nope. No spare there for Oresco. Now McGoldrick. He got 4 pins. And Pulsifer leaves the 1-2. McGoldrick up for the Cougars. And McGoldrick spares. Missing everything was Pulsifer. And he kept it on the alley. Now here's Hack. And Hack with a strike. Rock for Saranac. Leaves the 3-5-6. Rock going for his spare. Nope. Now Van Ostren for Saranac. Left the 3-pin. A lot of action, but no 3-pin. Kupor for the Cougars. He's starting the 4th frame. He leaves the 1-3-9. He's got double wood over there. Here's Van Ostren. And he nudges the pin to get the spare. Kupor will miss his spare. Jeremy Minor for Saranac. With a strike. Kraft for the Cougars. Leaves the 5-pin. And Oresco for Saranac. Leaves the 1-2-8. Kraft for the Cougars. We're going for a spare. He'll miss it. And a gutter ball for Rasco. Here's K.A. K.A. gets 6. And Pulsifer steps up for Saranac. Leaves the 3, 5, 6. Meanwhile, picking up his spare was K.A. Pulsifer going for his spare.
Don't listen to her. Don't listen. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Gets a pin. McGoldrick.
Taylor, pay attention to what you're doing.
I'm gonna kick you in the face.
Listen to that. Look how threatening.
Can you go get Slim Jim? Go get Slim Jim.
Small fires, kid.
There's Rock up for the Saranac team. There's the 4-7. McGoldrick going for his spare. He will put it in the gutter. McGoldrick doing a little gutter cleaning. Rock finishing up the 4th. He'll put it in the gutter, but he waited till the very end to do it. Hack up for the Cougars to finish up the 4th. Hack gets 6 in his first ball. Come on. 475. Now we're waiting for that score to come up. We missed the Poopor's first ball. He left himself a nice split. Hack fails to pick up his spare. This is a 4-10. Good try. Very good try by Poopor. Van Ostrom. Leaves a 7 pin. K.A. Picks off 7 in his first ball.
No, that's the better part. I'm like, I'm too good to pick something wrong.
4:02 at the moment for Saranac, so the Cougars have an 80 some odd pin, 80 to 90 pin lead. Kraft. Kraft picks up his spare. And Van Ostrand. He spares. K.A. up now for the Cougars. He gets 7 in his first ball, leaving the 3-5-6. Minor up for Saranac.
He's like, yeah, I get that a lot. He's like, I kind of see it.
He leaves the 1-3-8. Here's K.A. K.A. with a nice spare. And Minor going for the 1-3-8. Left to 3. McGoldrick up for the Cougars. Rasco for Saranac. With a strike. And McGoldrick. McGoldrick gets a spare. Pulsiver up for the Chiefs.
Are you stupid? Oh yeah, now I gotta fix the signal.
Leaves a 7 pin. Now Hack for Northeastern. We're in the 5th. Hack the anchor bowler for the B team. Leaves the 4-10.
Yeah, I just talked to it looks like it.
It's like stupid, but
Open for Pulsiver. Rock due up now. Here's Hack, and Hack will miss his spare.
Not a lot of them. No, I haven't seen that one.
those are all.
136. At the moment, a 447 for Saranac. We'll see what the Cougars' score is when they get over to that side. We can't see the total on the other scoreboard or the screen. Rock spares. Van Ostren starts off the 6th frame with about 3 pins. Cougars have. We'll back up here and get Kupor's ball. He gets 8 pins. 5:34, so Cougars do have a substantial lead. That 80 to 90 pin margin there, closer to 90, I'd say. Van Ostren gets 8 for the frame. Kupor looking to pick up his spare, will miss it. That brings up Jeremy Minor for Saranac. And leaves the 1-2-8. Kraft up for the Cougars. And Kraft with a strike.
I was connecting my house.
Open for Rasko. There's KA. Leaves a wiggling 10.
Are you at or not out?
Okay, Rasko's coming up now, so that was Minor who had that open in the last ball. Here's KA going for his spare. He will put it in the gutter. So he has an open. The girls are done over on the far side.
All right, we'll see you later. I'll see you later. Bye.
8 pins for Rasko. Here's McGoldrick. He strikes.
Is that where my son want to go?
No, he's going on. I'm bringing the ball. I gotta go straight.
Rasko, it's 1, barely. So he gets 9 for the frame. Here's Hack. Hack starts with 6 in the 6th.
Other end.
In the gutter for Pulsiver.
By that church over there at the end of the driveway. That's where we go to church.
Where are you guys?
Hack.
More like that.
Hack gets a spare.
You guys just don't have a gun, right?
Oh yeah, they do it. Same thing. Just a little bit different. Both sides.
Pulsiver gets a spare.
Like what? What happened there? Like what you guys do?
Not a pretty.
Van Ostren.
What's he saying? Like what do you guys read off?
It's a lot of the Bible.
And here's Rock.
Just singing, Bible, you know, pretty good. Yeah.
Van Ostren gets 7 for the frame. And 9 for the frame for Jacob Rock. Minor up now for Saranac.
We all have like 30 more pins.
Leaves the 10 pin. And 5 pins for Pupor.
Ohio State and LSU.
Minor going for his spare. He's going to miss it.
Yeah. Michigan did. Yes.
There's Pupor.
I didn't know when it was on.
Picks up his spare. Rasco. Rasco leaves the 6, 8, 10. Kraft up. Kraft leaves the 1, 3, 6, 9.
The Orange Bowl, the Rose Bowl, the Hawaiian Bowl, Capital One Bowl.
Well, that's what I mean.
8 for the frame for Rasco. And Kraft will miss the spare. He'll miss them all.
The Capital One Bowl. There's the championship game.
Pulsiver gets a couple. Oh, actually, he just got 1 according to the scoreboard. Here's KA.
The Bowl Cup Championship. Then it went Mosquito Bowl and every other crap.
There's 3, 5, 6. And Pulsiver gets 6 for the frame total.
Any other time, because they're in the same division, the way the
KA. It's 8 for the frame. Rock. Lazy 3, 6, 10. There's McGoldrick. Strike for John McGoldrick. Rock will pick up his spare.
I broke my wrist on this one.
So 5 what?
It started to hurt when it was healing, and it was like light. I guess 3 brain.
5
I
what?
can't bend it that way. I feel like I got the movement.
5:52.
As far as I can go. I can't go any farther that way.
We're waiting for Chris Hack.
Can't go back that way.
He leaves the 6, 7.
I told my mom I was going to have surgery down on my thumb right here, so go back and play. I'm like, she's like, hey, you can just do that.
Pupor leaves the 4, 6, 7.
We'd have like, they could be like, okay, you just completed your shoulder. I'm watching a college game like this.
Hack puts it in the gutter.
Face toward that stack of boss. Like you hear like jam back. They put like a microphone to break your shoulder.
Cougars have over 100 pin advantage.
Field goal.
I missed the field goal.
Pupor gets 9 for the frame. Then Ostren up for Saranac. He puts it in the gutter. We've had an inordinately large number of gutter balls in this third game. Kraft gets a strike. We are only in the 8th frame. And Van Ostrin will get a spare.
For the last 22 points after that.
The 10 pin spare after getting nothing on the first ball. Or one. I guess he got a 9 pin spare. KA gets 6 on his first ball. No, Van Ostrin got nothing on. No, he did get one. No, he got nothing on his first ball. And they get 10 pin spare. Minor knocked off 3. Here's KA. He gets 8 for the frame. And there's a spare. Powerful spare for Jeremy Minor. Here's McGoldrick for the Cougars. And he'll get 9 on his first ball. He left the 9 pin. Rasco. And McGoldrick. Missed it. Missed it.
Cody asked me like once every 2 years. Wow, like I get like one like every year, not 2 every year. I got 3 last year.
7 for the frame.
Smash like the tournament.
For Rasco.
Not the angular one I had. I mean, I really enjoyed it.
Here's Hack.
I'm like back to the exchange for all the yeah.
And Pulsiver. Pulsiver leaves the 1-3-6. Our 1-2-4 has become the 1-3-6. A lot of Brooklynites over here. He's the 3. Hack gets 9 for the frame. Pulsiver will, no, left the 6. Well, Van Ostrin will step up and start the 9th frame for Saranac, while Rock is going to finish the 8th for Saranac. He leaves the 6-10. Van Ostrin missed the 1-3. And 6-10 picked up by Rock. What do we got? 7:46 for the Cougars. 6:22 for Saranac. Leaving the 7 pin was Jeremy Minor. And Pupor will start things for the Cougars. There's the 1-2. Pupor gets 8 for the frame. This is Rasco for the Chiefs. Leaves the 5 pin. Kraft up for the Cougars. Late drop, he'll count it. KA.
Hey Taylor. Alyssa, she's like with like a bunch. She's like 6.
KA leaves a 7 pin.
And then like one of them came up with her.
Pulsiver says no.
He's like, do you know Spanish?
I want to try that approach again.
Yeah, he's like, can you help me? I'm like, Alyssa, yeah. I'm like, you know what? They're just like taking you so they can like stare at you like the whole time. You're just doing it for them.
And he leaves the 1-2.
Yeah, I can smell it. I'm getting out of here.
KA will get the 7th, the 7 pin. In the 8th, in the 9th. We're in the 9th frame. January 7th, 2008.
Wait, your spare ball?
Tonight was the night 10 years ago that we went to bed and listened to all that wrecking trees. The power out, just listening to the limbs break, wondering what we'd see when we woke up in the morning. Up here in the very northern tier, as Rock gets 7, we had no school the 5th, 6th, and 7th. And the 7th into the 8th was when the ice hit the fan. And at that point, the rest of the area started to catch up with us, but we had a little more ice and a little bit longer, and from this northern tier, the very north, the northeastern and northern Adirondack area, on up into Canada was the hardest hit. Although the other areas were hard hit, they did not have the amount of ice or the length of time. Ours started on the 5th, theirs started on the 7th for the most part. Hack gets 8 on his first ball. Pupor the 10th gets 6 pins on his first ball. Hack looking to finish up the 9th. Oh, he had only 7 pins down. So 673 to 8. Oh, 8. So a big lead for the Cougars. That fellow went down again over there. Van Ostrand. Is the 4-7. Kraft. Let's see, a 1. That'll be a while here before we can see that scoreboard. There's Van Ostrand. Van Ostrand picks up his spare. A 109 for Pupor, 13 pins below his 122 average. Kraft puts it in the gutter. Well, he's had an up and down game. Finishes with a 127. Van Ostrand looking to finish up here. Kraft has a 123 average. Van Ostrand gets 9 in his last ball. Here's KA. KA gets 9 pins. Van Ostrand finished with a 123. Here's KA. Picks up his spare, so he'll get a fill ball here in the 10th. A strike for a minor.
Exactly. Sucky ball.
There's KA with his fill ball. He strikes.
Sucky ball. Sucky lane. Sucky ball.
What did he get?
Go to the bus.
156. 40 pins over his 116 average.
Micah, what's the number on the team?
Velasco gets 9 pins in his first fill ball. Here's McGoldrick. McGoldrick with a strike.
Mr. Johnson, can you give her a towel? Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I got
And missing his spare
You're like, I couldn't reject that. Like, I rejected
was
Yeah, Josh. Fuck
Rasco. Here's McGoldrick.
forward to it. Oh, gee, he still got me.
He just about misses everything. One pin to show for it. Well, 117 for Minor. There's Rasco. Lays a 1-2-4. McGoldrick's final fill ball is 8 pins, so he'll get 9 for the fill. Gives him a 160, 23 pins over his 137 average. Rasco misses. That gives him an 83. Hack up for the Cougars. Leaves the 136. And Rock, no, this is a Pulsiver for Saranac. Is the 245. Hack looking to get a spare. He will spare. He'll get a fill ball.
Mr. Johnson, did you put out a January schedule? Okay, so we're doing this stuff. All right.
Pulsiver gets his spare. Hack
Okay, but Taylor's got it then. Okay.
with his fill ball. He'll get about 5 on his fill ball. Gives him a 116, so he's 22 pins under his 138 average. Pulsiver gets 8, so that'll give him a 96. There's the Cougar totals. Now Rock will finish up the game. It's 9 pins. Leaves the 4. Because the late start, it's almost 6:30 here. Men's league is starting. Rock will finish it up. So he's going to end with a 110. And the Cougars will take this 4th game by quite a bit. Looks like every game that we saw, the Cougars were defeating the Chiefs. In the meantime, that's the way it was. January 7th, 2008 at the Beaumont Lanes, just outside of beautiful downtown Rouse's Point. Thanks for watching. And for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable. Win, lose or draw, TV worth your support, Hometown Cable. Checking the score, the serve went into the net. 2020. We've got Boya, no, excuse me, wrong team. Hoops serving. 21. This is relation. Serving 21. (22-22). Emory to serve. The Hornets win this game. They take the match 3-0. Serving 23, serving 22. Game point for the Bobcats, looking to force game 4. If they get to game 4, they'll want to play game 5. 25-22, Bobcats take game 3. This match is still alive. There are those folks who thought we'd be leaving after 3 games. But we were starting game 4. Green with the serve. Nothing Bobcats. Then 5 serving 0. Quiganier with a serve. Serving 5. Serving 5. Snide for the Bobcats. 6 serving 4. Seven 4. Another one where they're both refusing to let that ball hit the floor. Corral with the serve.